So guys, welcome to the Red Carpet Talk after our African Day panel discussion for the Sticks&Stones organization. Today I'm here with...
Dominic Nelson-Ashley.
And just tell us a bit about yourself, Dominic.
Okay, so like many black people, I wear many hats. So I'm a teacher, careers advisor, sometimes I've lectured at Teesside University. I'm a poet and a writer, music producer. But most of the things I do involve ensuring people are in the right mindset for whatever they want to achieve.
That's amazing. And since you did mention with all your credentials that, to your credit, you are a multifaceted, multidimensional person. You're a teacher, you do music, you were even a part of the panel, which was a great discussion, by the way. How would you... Because I'm young, right? I would consider myself a young African black person in the culture, and a part of me trying to find my identity is figuring out what it is that I want to do. How do you think we can help people who are quite young to kind of figure out which area they want to go into while they're still early?
All right, okay. First things first, what you've got to do is find out what is your passion. All right, so ask yourself a question. If money did not matter, what would you do with your time? Right? I'm a writer. Right? I get paid to write. I would do it, and I did it when there was no money in it. Yeah? So what is your passion? Right? So once you've discovered what your passion is, then it's then a case of putting in the hard work. Because people go, what's a strength and what's a weakness? Right? So a strength is like, okay, people go like, oh, you're good at that. That's a strength. But you've got to remember, do you enjoy it? Because you are going to be successful, you have to do something that you actually enjoy. So if you do something that you're good at, but you don't enjoy it, and it takes from you, that's actually a weakness in the long run. Yeah? Think about it. Like, okay, so you're good at, say you're good at admin, you're good at spreadsheets, you're really good at it, but you don't like it. So then you've got a job doing that, working in an office, doing admin and spreadsheets, but you might end up suicidal after a couple of years. Yeah, cool. Seriously, because you're. So people say, "Oh, you're good at that. Do it." However, but say you're, for sake, good at singing, right? You enjoy it. Yeah, you feel energized by it, but there's no money in it. But if you have a passion for it, then and you're prepared to work hard, you'll get better at it, and then it's just simply a case of finding a way of making it work for you. But you've identified that's your passion. Or it could be the other way around. So everybody, oh, you're good at singing, but oh, you're good at singing. Everybody says you should do that, but you don't enjoy it. It's not in your soul. So you join choirs and you like get a record deal or whatever, but it's not really in your soul, and they're like, oh, you're drained. But you really want to be a lawyer. You're really interested in the legal side of things. That's where your passion is.
Do you know, I definitely.
Yeah?
I like that, and that addresses one of that addresses some of the situations I feel like as young people we face. You want to follow that singular purpose, that main focus of yours. Even though you do have I think what you were referring to was potential. You have the potential to be a good admin, the potential to be a good singer, but the actual thing that you really need to go down sometimes is drowned out by a lot of those things that you have potential for. So my main question, which I'm leading into, is how do you drown out the noise so you can figure out what that purpose is for you?
Okay, so first you do the quiet room thing, right? And you go like...
Explain the quiet room.
The quiet room is like you turn off all distractions. Everybody, Coronation Street, no. EastEnders, no. Internet, no. Okay. You and a blank piece of paper, or and you're just sitting there thinking, and it comes back to what would you do if money was no object? You got paid anyway. Yeah. So that's how you work out what your passion is. Then the next thing you've got to work out is the influences on your life. So there's your parents. So your parents might say you should do X, Y, and Z. You've got that thing of like lawyer, engineer, doctor, or disgrace to the family. You know what I mean? Take your pick. That's which is a real thing. So why are your parents saying that? What are the influences on your parents and your other supporting network, like your friends, etc. So all your friends and family might be saying, do X. You have to work out why are they saying that. So it might be that they have limited information. Yeah? It could be that, they have your best interest at heart. Some might not have your best interest at heart. So you've got to work out why people are saying why they're saying. Yeah, so that's how, because the noise is going to be there.
Definitely.
How do you do, but then it's a case of like, okay, you've got to drown it out, but you've got to know what the noise is.
Yeah, definitely. I think you have to know what it is to be able to defeat it. But yeah, honestly, thank you so much for the great insight. Really appreciate it, Dominic.
The reason why I say things like that in that particular way is because how long has that taken? That's taken 5 minutes, yeah? So you can go away and do work on that in your own time. Definitely. So you don't have to spend hours and 2 hours and go on some course trying to find myself. That's it. You can do that for yourself in like 5 minutes.